So, you know what they say. The only thing better than having a boat is having a friend with a boat. Unfortunately, I got one of those. Corbett, what's up?
About to go on the boat?
About to go on the boat. So I think one of my favorite parts about boats is looking at all the names. Some great boat names out here in Portland, as you can see. All right, had big plans to film something on the boat yesterday, but then we got kind of busy boating and enjoying the last of the sunshine here in Portland, so we didn't really get around to the video. Now I'm getting ready to try and go for a little bit of a hike before the rain really starts coming, but I did want to talk about something really important in today's video. So what's that thing that I see everybody doing, especially beginners, that is causing them to not have the success that they would like to have? They're trying to copy others. So hear me out on this. For the last few years, as I've been trying to grow my traffic, as I've been trying to grow my sales, and just trying to grow the business in general, I was constantly looking to other people for advice. I was reading blog posts. I was buying courses. I was like, what are other people doing that's making them have success? How can I replicate that? And when you do that, there's one big problem when all you're trying to do is figure out what other people are doing so you can copy their success. And that is, you stop thinking for yourself. You stop thinking creatively. Don't get me wrong, when you're first getting started, you have to have a certain base of information and you have to have inspiration. You've got to have people that you can turn to kind of learn the basics. That's why YouTube channels like this, or that's why blogs like Location Rebel are beneficial, because they can help you get from the point of being totally clueless to having an idea of what you need to do. But eventually, you got to get to a point where you take the advice that you're learning from sites like mine and other sites that are similar, and you say, okay, now I know this much, I know the basics, now what am I going to do to put my own spin on top of that? And that's where most people that are starting out, it seems like they miss that part. They just try and copy everything without adding their own little flair to it. And it's your own little flair that's what's gonna help propel you ahead of other people. When it's sunny out, you gotta take advantage of the patio cocktails. I mean, if you can't take advantage of a good cocktail outside, then what is the point of building a lifestyle business? Am I right? Yes, I am right, in case you're wondering. I did this a lot in the early days of my YouTube videos. I was watching people like Casey Neistat or Peter McKinnon, or all of these people that I was like, man, I want to be like that. I want to be the filmmaker that makes the beautiful stuff and does all the cool stuff. And you realize that trying to rip off their style isn't gonna get you very far. It's just gonna make you look like you're trying to rip off them. You have to find your own style. You have to find your own thing. So I've kind of come to terms with the fact I'm not as cool as them. I'm not as talented a filmmaker as them, but all of my videos have their own kind of unique style, their own format that frankly is working pretty well. And it was only when I stopped watching their stuff and stopped trying to copy them that I was able to think for myself and come up with my own ideas. I've also seen this be rampant when it comes to freelancers. You know, someone says, okay, I want to start a freelance writing business or a freelance SEO business, and so they set up their webpage, and then they see somewhere online that you should mail merge and send, hundreds of proposals a day. But those aren't really proposals, they're just automatic spam emails that nobody wants to read or receive. So by trying to do what other people do and trying to hack the system and find a shortcut, they end up shooting themselves in the foot because it's not going to work, rather than thinking outside the box about something that might work or might be unique. For instance, I've only seen a couple people that send video proposals and video pitches or video introductions even, and say, hey, I'm going to take 60 to 90 seconds. I'm going to shoot a video introduction. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to say why I like your site and your business and why I want to help you out. If nothing else, that's probably going to at least get you a response because you took things one step farther than everybody else. We're gonna have a video about YouTube and video for freelancers coming up, but that's just one example of how I see people trying to copy what other people are doing rather than think outside the box. So regardless of whether or not you're just getting going or you already have an established business, my advice to you is look to other people for inspiration. Look to other people to learn the basics. But once you find yourself not being creative, not using your own ideas and your own thoughts and thinking outside the box just because you're trying to follow too much of a step-by-step system for what someone else is doing, when you find yourself doing that, take a step back, say, okay, I recognize I'm not really thinking for myself here. I'm going to try and come up with the logical idea for what makes sense to grow this business, to grow my brand, to grow my income, whatever it is. So that's the advice. Stop trying to copy what other people are doing. Think for yourself, because it's those unique ideas that are going to make the next thing work. Because all the stuff everybody's already doing, that's probably on the way out. That's probably not going to continue to work as well in 2020, 2021, and beyond. So it's up to you to be creative and figure out what the next thing is. Learn the basics, understand the fundamentals, put your own spin on it. That's what's going to work moving forward. If you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that little notification bell up there so you are notified every time we have a new video, which right now it's every Monday and Thursday, trying to give you all that sweet location rental goodness to help you build a business you can run from anywhere in the world that's going to allow you to spend more time doing the stuff you love, because let's be honest, that is what this is all about. As you're watching this, there's a good chance I'm in the Dominican Republic right now. So hopefully some of the next videos are gonna have some like sweet tropical views, because that's a lot sexier than this rainforest that I'm in right now that literally is turning into a rainforest as we speak. So I'm gonna go get my hike on, try not to get wet, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.